Government officials and religious leaders urged them to become ambassadors of peace, respect constituted authorities, avoid conflict, and encourage those still in insurgent camps to surrender and embrace peace.
You send our soldiers to battlefield, and along the line of the battle, the soldiers overpowered the bandits or the Boko Haram. Because they have been overpowered by surrendering, now the soldiers now applied the military rules of engagement and decided not to fire them because they have surrendered. At this stage, they got them arrested in order to investigate them and get more of their secrets. Now, instead of focusing on getting their secrets, the government now retained them and said they are repented Boko Haram.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. You're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. There is nothing anybody can tell me that there is hope for Nigerian redemption. You see this thing they say, war against terrorism. It will never end in this country. We are just going merry-go-round. As the children are still inside the bandits and the terrorists camp after they are kidnapped, the school children and their teachers, as thousands of Nigerians are still under different Fulani terrorist camps after they've been kidnapped, the insecurity ravaging Nigeria, the terrorism happening across Nigeria, the Nigerian servicemen in the military, the police, and other security forces dying and paying with their lives. Yet, the Nigerian government is still giving these people they call repentant Boko Haram rehabilitation.
Government officials and religious leaders urged them to become ambassadors of peace, respect constituted authorities, avoid conflict, and encourage those still in insurgent camps to surrender and embrace peace.
On behalf of the good people of Borno and the good people of Nigeria, we have forgiven them with all our hearts, and they have sworn by the Quran. We told them to abide by the terms and conditions of the Quran. That is, not to go back to any form of violence, not to give information to the enemy, not to support the enemy in any form.
And by the definition of Borno model, it's a community-driven initiative. It is the community that came and screened them and said, these are our boys. Like I always say, the community are aware of the plight of these boys. These are boys that some of them were kidnapped in their farm, and the community is aware. And just like when they were kidnapped, many people went to console their parents. And today, as they are going back to their community, many will come and celebrate with them.
What are you rehabilitating? Who are you rehabilitating? Where are you reintegrating them into Nigeria? And you think that this is not a business? For some people, it's a big-time business. They are just recycling them. What is the essence of fighting when at the end of the day, they know that if they are caught, they will be rehabilitated and sent back again?
Good morning, gentlemen. One of these problems we are having in the armed forces today is because we give the enemies chance to outsmart us. The 48 Laws of Power, number 22, page 163 says, use the surrender tactics to transform weakness into power. Now, you send our soldiers to battlefield, and along the line of the battle, the soldiers overpowered the bandits or the Boko Haram. Because they have been overpowered, they now applied the 48 Laws of Power by surrendering. Now, the soldiers now applied the military rules of engagement and decided not to fire them because they have surrendered. At this stage, they got them arrested in order to investigate them and get more of their secrets. Now, instead of focusing on getting their secrets, the government now retained them and said they are repented Boko Haram. You enroll them into the army, you are paying them salary and train them, giving them more secrets of the soldiers. And by the time they got the power, they will reinforce more and come back for you.
Even with the benefits, some of them will be built houses and married wives to them. So how do you expect to end terrorism in Nigeria? I ask you. And that is the scheme of APC government. Because don't be me to come. Their former governors, El-Rufai said it.
What I will not do, okay, is to pay bandits, give them monthly allowance, or send food to them in the name of non-kinetic. It's nonsense. We are empowering bandits. It's not the government of Kaduna State. It's a national policy driven by the Office of National Security Advisor, and Kaduna is part of it. Many states are objecting to that, but that is the policy now. Chase the bandits. That's the new policy. My position has always been the only repentant bandit is a dead one. Let's kill them all. Let's wipe them. Let's bomb them until they are reduced to nothing. And then the 5% that still want to be rehabilitated can be rehabilitated. You do not negotiate from a position of weakness. You don't empower your enemy. You don't give him money to go and buy more sophisticated weapons. That's why the insecurity problem has not gone away and will not go away as long as this policy continues. They can deceive, they can cover up, they can do propaganda, but those that live in Katsina, those that live in Zamfara, those that live in Kaduna, those that live in those states, they know what is happening. I was governor of Kaduna State for 8 years. Only 3 schools were attacked in 8 years. Okay? This government has been around for 2 years. 3 schools have been attacked. And they paid the bandits. They paid them ₦1 billion the first time the school was attacked and students abducted. They are paying bandits. They are apologizing to them. They are covering
this information about ₦1 billion being paid.
Look, let the governor or anyone come and deny.
Many of them have come forward to say the same thing. This government is paying terrorism. It pays to be a terrorist in Nigeria. And that is what is happening. They reward them. Whereas those who are asking and protesting for good governance are being killed. Those who are asking that the children will be rescued are being accosted with force by the Nigerian police and the military who couldn't save and protect Nigerians. This country is turned upside down. And I can tell you, nothing is going to save Nigerians with the level of people in power. You have political bandits in power as much as you have Fulani bandits in the forest. That is my case. My name is Asuchinot Peters, your advocate for good governance. If this makes sense to you, share it. There is only one way. Collect your PVC and other necessary materials. We are going to war 2027. The war and the battle to free ourselves from bad governance. Let me talk. That is my case. Bye-bye for now.